Lil Uzi Vert and Marilyn Manson may work together. So Marilyn Manson told Beats One that, first of all, I think one of the first times him and Uzi spoke, Uzi wanted him to help him find older women, but then I think it got further than that. He told Consequence of Sound that Uzi wants to do a rock album next, and I would love to see it happen because he can make something new, not some rock rap type thing, just something special and new. Would you guys want to hear an Uzi and Marilyn Manson album? We know he's influenced by him, so.
Wait, I'm not too sure if Uzi said directly he wants to work with Marilyn Manson.
No, I've seen those headlines. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson said that he knows what Uzi wants to make next, and he thinks he could.
I mean, the odd thing that came out of this, and I watched his interview with Zane Lowe and Beats One. Yeah, he said his relationship with Marilyn Manson is nothing musical. It's just straight up, just friendship. He says which means he's not trying to pursue working with music with him. He just looks at him as inspiration. I don't know. I mean, I'm interested in Uzi trying to make a rock album, but I always think that all these guys who say they're rock stars, they're not really rock. They're kind of a hybrid, and they don't completely fit in hip hop, so they just call themselves rock. And also, rock star sounds a lot cooler and a lot more special than just a rapper at this point. I would love to see him make a rock album. I don't think he would collab with Marilyn Manson. I would love to see how that comes out. I don't think that'll come to light. I don't think so.
How does Uzi pronounce his name on the beginning of the Sauce It Up song?
He pronounces it like Lucifer. He has a song on the tape, 444 plus 2 plus 222, which would equal 666. He is playing around with...
So magically you don't remember calling me a complete idiot for thinking that pronunciation sounded like Lucifer. You called me crazy. Then I said that he was bringing backdrops on stage with him and doing things. Do y'all remember that show here when he called me nuts?
No.
So now as I'm listening to this fucking Sauce It Up record,
what you like?
The very first thing that I hear is Lucifer. Trolling still.
I still think he's trolling. Do you really believe he's serious? I think he knows he gets people to talk.
I do not.
Just like for shock value, Young Thug puts on a dress on his album cover. Even though Yachty says he's sincere about his album cover, I think it's trolling.
I think when people say trolling and shock value, it's just a dismissive way to not think through something. That's what I think. I don't know if he's trolling. I told you that then. I'm saying it now, and I'm not going to just write this off as a kid doing something for attention, especially when I keep hearing stories that corroborate this, like you want to work with Marilyn Manson. When I combine that with how your name is pronounced on the beginning of Sauce It Up, when I combine that with your jewelry choices, when I combine that with the backdrop that you bring on stage, when I combine that with you stapling shit in your head, when I combine it, I got a list scroll this long as to why it appears he's not trolling, but I don't know. And it's cool to say I don't know.
All those things make perfect sense, but I always, when the person actually says something, I actually listen. He said on his Instagram Live that most of the stuff he's done to either himself or is doing, he wonders why he does it, then he validates it with his bank account. So what that screams to me is that he's doing it for either attention or somehow trying to increase popularity, fame, which comes into dollars.
So I want that line to leave in hip hop too. So your morals come at a low price.
For most of these rappers, I want to say 99% of them, yes.
Why is that okay?
It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Who is there to say that it's not okay?
Well, we don't have. Well, if their fans rock with him.
So there's nobody there to say it's okay. Got it. Just
I mean, let's think about rap though. Like rap is the promotion of murder. Nobody ever says.
I don't know that.
You don't know that?
No, that's not. No, I do not know that.
I
don't know that. When did you start listening to rap?
I mean, I won't say all, but nowadays when most of these dudes are rapping, they're rapping about shooting, killing. No?
I'm not gonna say
misogynistic.
That.
No? Are we acting like the lyrics in rap has been just very holistic and here comes this devil worshiping nigga? Rap has never been promoting really positive shit. That's why Chance the Rapper sticks out.
That's not true.
I mean, it's few and far in between. Few and far in between, man. Like, are you telling me that there's a majority of positive messages being promoted through rap?
Yeah, it's about the rap that you want to choose to listen to. I think that I think that for while there's NWA, there's Kid and Play. I think that there's a variety in hip hop today. I think hip hop today is more diverse than it's ever been. So if I want to hear some killer shit, there's mad niggas that's gonna give me some killer shit. If I want to just dance and be into fashion and be on my, I'm not really into what niggas are saying. I'm into the beat. There's something for that too. If I'm into my lyrical, miracle, spiritual, there's something for that too. If I'm into my woke message, depending on what you are looking for, is what you'll pull from the music. I'm not. You're right. There's plenty of bullshit, misogynistic and killer murder. There's a bunch of bullshit in hip hop. I'm gonna reference the old NWA interview where they addressed that shit, and that's gonna be my reply to that. But there's a lot of positive shit in hip hop. The hip hop I fell in love with was fucking Takes a Nation of Millions.
So with that,
the hip hop I fell in love with was Ice-T Colors. The hip hop I fell in love with. You want me to start talking about the things that were going on at that time and how hip hop kind of helped to direct where the nation was going as a whole. That's the hip hop I fell in love with. Again, when I went to Judge Uzi's album, the first thing I said was, he's a rapper, what is he saying? I'm always listening to what the rappers are saying. There are rappers out there saying things. It's not all murder, bitch, I fucked you, it's not.
So to counteract your own point, right? When you say who's there to judge, if it's not for you, why would you ever be there to consume it to judge, right? You can find other stuff you can listen to. He's promoting or he's playing around with some demonic imagery. If that ain't for you, you just gotta step to the side. I mean, there's some people who will look past it, right? And maybe some people who are into it. But if that's not what you want to hear, you would tune it out. Just like if I don't want to hear lyrics about shooting everybody on your block or selling drugs all over the place.
All right, because that is what we were talking about. So let me contextualize. My broader point here, because you're right, you don't like some shit, you ain't gotta listen to it. I guess my broader point with the younger gentlemen and just whatever they're doing, like when Jay-Z brung up hey, you guys on the money phone, and everybody just clowned him. What I'm saying is when the elder statesmen are there to say, hey, is this okay? That's when I say that and you say nothing. My broad point here is the universe works one way. Right? So, if he is trolling, if, and I don't know, if he is trolling, I don't think the universe will know that. And I subscribe to life imitates art and art imitates life.
I agree too.
So, I would just caution him. If you're trolling and you do not believe in these things, I would caution you. You are playing with things that are greater than
beyond your control.
Yeah.
And also, while you mentioned OGs, let me ask you what. He signed to like Drama and Cannon. Those are people with definitely a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Do you think they should maybe pull him aside and be like, hey, listen, some of the stuff you put in the music, which we are profiting off, right?
I don't know. I can't speak to Cannon and Drama's beliefs.
Okay.
Like, that's why I'm not going to tell them to pull him to the side. They might feel like it's a great idea. They might feel like it's profitable. They might feel, I don't know how they feel about it.
But where do you hold them to the fire? Because this is a 24-year-old kid. You don't hold them to the fire? Only the artist?
No. I'm holding Uzi responsible for only Uzi's actions. I'm holding Drama responsible for only Drama's actions and Cannon the same. So
and what about Atlantic?
I'm not holding them responsible for his behavior, but if he's on some demonic devil worshiping shit and y'all are aware and you're complicit, then I will hold y'all responsible for the role that y'all played in this. I hold Epic responsible for the role they played in Bobby Shmurda. I hold all parties responsible and accountable for the part that they play in it.
Okay, all right, so I think we agree somewhat. I'm concerned about like this imagery. Again, I like his music just melodically and sonically, but when he's playing with his devilish stuff, it's not for me. Actually, the song that he titled 444 plus 222, the title throws me off. I don't even want to listen to it.
It's not even a good title.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to click on that song because now it's kind of like it's bringing bad vibes into my mental space.
Are you guys both religious? Or is it just like a childhood?
I'm spiritual. You know what I mean?
I'm not religious.
I wouldn't say I'm super religious. I used to go to church all the time, but I haven't been to church in a while. But I'm very spiritual, and I definitely believe in a higher power. And I would never play around with disrespecting or even going to. Nah, I just wouldn't do that type of stuff.
I understand that completely.